And this is his special version of the Rhythm of the Gods. His name is Epixode, aka Roberty. He calls this one. Check your time, 15 minutes after 9 a.m. Time for us to start talking. Now, did you listen to that song, Wahala Day? Wow, evergreen song, no two ways about that. And when DJ Sticker was playing that, it took me back to last year when we were looking at the news of the day and all that. And some all to protect our space. Episode, welcome again, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, hope all is well.
Yeah, man, live and kicking.
I see. Now, the high life business, the high life, the dancehall, the Afro thing. Are we all confused?
First and foremost, I must say no. You know, I've always been one of the people who has been 100% behind what I say.
Okay.
And I've always said that whatever we do is not 100% dancehall or 100% reggae. You get what I mean? Because the very moment our African instruments are added to the production, it dilutes it from the original dancehall or the reggae. You get what I'm saying? So as much as it sounds like that, and then people call us reggae dance artists, we sometimes need to appreciate the fact that we fall in that space and it is global.
Okay.
You get what I mean? But now let's even listen to the kind of songs that we who defend reggae and dancehall have done over the years and has really putting us international on the international platform. Most of them are not even the reggae dancehall songs, because we can't match up with the people who own it as their culture. You get what I mean? So definitely you'll be hearing one or two artists sometimes blending it with, and me, like you listen to my first album 2016, dancehall was not super big by then. It was on the rise, and then I had a high life song on there. And where I'm coming from, if you know where I'm coming from as a musician, from my background, you definitely know that African roots from the Wulome and all of that is there. So you would hear me do stuff like that, just like I did with the Wahala Day song. You know, people didn't, I don't think 80% of Ghanaians expected a sound like that from Epixode. You get what I mean? But it's music, and sometimes the message that comes would not fit reggae and dancehall. You get what I mean? So then you have to put it out.
I see. So, literally, are we going to stop giving people the tags of reggae, dancehall king, and all that? Because most of the songs they are doing, like you have admitted, they are not even really conscious dancehall or reggae.
The king, Abegu, where the crown day?
Them the way. Just that the crowns are invincible crowns.
I think these titles, we need to understand that our particular kind of genre or the culture, dancehall culture, every artist have attributes which are given to them by themselves or the fans. You get what I'm saying? So SM fans call Shatawale their king. Just like Ghanaians who call Nana our president, or Otunfo is the king of Ashanti. You get what I mean? So those ones are attributes. But as in, if you're talking about competition or what, I think we all have attributes that define us as artists. Jupiter is the general. Stoneboy is one god. Me, I am the very good bad boy. Sammy is African dancehall king. Shatawale is dancehall king, Ghana dancehall king, or dancehall king of the whole Ghana. You know, so I think people need to understand it from that perspective, that these are attributes and not a physical crown somewhere that we all need to be fighting over. You get what I mean? Because if we fight ourselves, then how will we have a united front to also defend what we have as people who are coming from the Black Stars when we get on the international platform? You get me? Yeah.
I see. Your new song, where should we place it? Is it going to be under Afrobeats, under High Life? Where should we place it?
I think myself sometimes I get confused. It's not that I don't know the kind of sound that I put out there, but then you know, you would listen to it and then it still have the Afro vibe in there. But because of the guitar, the live guitar and some of the instrument played in there, you would also groove to it as a High Life song. But you know what I did, or what I'm trying to do with my sound right now that people need to understand, is I introduce myself to the market as a reggae dancehall artist. So as much as I do these songs, it definitely need to have a little touch. That is why you listen to the song in the third verse. I did more of like a dancehall verse on there. You get what I mean? Because no, if you're a shoemaker, then you'll be shoemaker for life. You know, that's how people.
Yeah, that's how they perceive things.
You get me? So it would not change or to like 100%. You still have the dancehall feeling, and they will be dropping dancehall song in the middle of all these commercial songs and all of that. But to put it as a dancehall song, or no, maybe a minimum, the high life way. And now, because some of the award schemes have, you listen to a song and maybe you think this song be dancehall or this song be hip hop, but then they put it under maybe Afrobeat song category or even high life song, which I know happened to Papi Kudu some years back. You know, so
for instance, when updating this song on any of the digital markets, where did you place it?
I place it Afrobeat. Yes. Because you know, most of these stores we don't have high life.
Okay.
And even with our journal,
we've discussed that before.
Our journal, you don't have dancehall, you have reggae and reggaeton sometimes. You know, so even if it's dancehall, you're either forced to put it on alternative or even customize it. Then you can name it as a dancehall song. You get me? Yes. Okay. But this is I place it under Afro.
So what it means is that if in some people's definition, if they think it qualifies for high life, you know ball. If they think it is Afrobeat too, you know ball.
It's music. When I was coming, I was listening to Restomar's song, and I think it's an amazing piece. You know, but these are some of the things that would also enlighten the youth to know that they have different side of high life. You know, because the people who don't really know would think, high life be that slow kind of vibe, you know, but it takes the element in the song to actually define the kind of sound. You get what I mean? So yeah, we all need to learn. I'm also learning. If you people can explain to me why it is high life or it is Afrobeat, then I'll get to understand that, so this is typical high life or Afrobeat. Then I can also learn and pass the message across to
them. Yeah. Okay, I'm sure when we finally land the Miniwa song, people can also help in the judgment. Of course, Dada Hafko is here. Yeah. He's a high life kingpin. Yeah. He help us to place it well. Now, Epi, let's have this conversation. Yeah. The song at the background, that is Wahala Day. Yeah. I remember when the Ministry of Creative Arts.
Make I wear my robo.
Wait. Feel free. Just that people are not seeing the painting, so they are worried.
I extend now.
So they can see, because the moment they were not seeing, people started complaining. Where are the painting? Where are the painting today? Yeah. So at the I think it was a seminar or a forum.
Yes.
Organized by the Ministry of Creative Arts and Tourism.
Yeah.
You performed this song.
Yeah.
In fact, after the performance, I heard from some quarters that some leaders of the New Patriotic Party NPP government or NPP party were not happy with you. They were either not happy with the organizers for giving you the platform to perform the song, or they were not happy with you with the choice of lyrics you have in this song. According to them, this song is more or less like a song hitting back at them, a song bashing them, and they allowed you to perform on the stage. At the time, they were even pressed for time, and they allowed you to do a full performance. Did it come to you?
Yeah, it did. Even at the venue, it did. Which when I was performing, I think there was a little I didn't even know. My manager was fighting with somebody that he was asked to stop playing the song whilst I was on stage. But you see, Brass, I mean, no disrespect to NPP, any political party. Sometimes the truth is not made to make people happy. You get what I mean? And in the creation of this song, there was no way I thought of having a one side or trying to defend one political party. You know, I always say this: if I had like 6 minutes, just like Felez and the rest did, I would have addressed issues. And then I think it was just very right and then very cool to address current issues rather than talk about old issues. You get me? And then that's why I think people attribute it to the new the political party, which is ruling now. But listen, I also touched on issues that need to be really paid attention to. The churches. I talked about the missing girls. I even wanted to talk.
You talked about the police.
Exactly. And this is something that is happening day to day on the streets. You know, no disrespect to our security system, but I feel like as a musician, sometimes you just need to go out of your party ways and do songs that you know that okay can one way or the other teach. If today we are still able to listen to the likes of Bob Marley, and we still listen to the likes of the OCB size and you know all these legends who left good records, then why shouldn't I be one of the people who also carve a niche for Epixode to be remembered? You get what I mean? So it wasn't really to attack any political party. If I did step on any toe, I'm very sorry. I just had to stand and defend the people because we are the mouth of the people. We reggae dancehall come from the street, and it's sad that sometimes they see all these things on TV and you go back home and chale numbo ami no komo in benoko imbenoko omo yemi min ye gari ke siklik enibi na menake on pe pizza. You get so sometimes you need to actually let the people know that this is what is going on.
I see.
One way or the other, the message has been passed.
I see. So after the performance, how did you guys solve the issue? Because some people were going to be in hot waters for putting you on that stage. How did you guys solve the issue? And again, even with that performance, were you paid as an artist?
No, I was not paid.
You were not paid.
I was invited there to perform. And the reason why I performed the song,
and did they tell you to perform this particular song?
No, I think most of these things, if there was a contract and I was being paid, then that way they would have stated that okay, you have this minute and this is the kind of song that will suit the occasion. And I was even backstage. I didn't know stuff that were discussed whilst all these things were going on. You get what I mean? And it was my current single I released that time, so it was just cool for me to perform it. You know, and you know, some of us have that fearless heart that I think that this is music and this is me. Like I poured my heart out in this song, so definitely anywhere I stand, I need to defend it.
Oh, I see.
You know what I mean? No disrespect to the people who put me on the platform, whether they bridge contract with sponsors or I just want to say sorry. I didn't even know until you just said it. So I only think it's cool if sometimes we have platforms like that. And I think it was a very good platform for the message.
Sell the message.
You get what I mean? But yeah, same way. Big up MPP and big up NDC.
I see. Now, does this put fear in you that you are not going to get pro NPP platforms to do your performance because of this particular song?
Never.
Because the people are already feeling that the song is against them?
Brass, I mean, never. I don't even want to side with any political party as an artist. You get what I mean? I just want to deliver good messages and as a musician. They're constant.
Because now we are in a political year, election year.
Thank you very much.
If the NDC calls you for a performance of this song, ready?
Thank you very much. We will definitely sing because we came to sing. You know, but what I'm saying is I just don't want to align myself or the brand Epixode to any political party. You know, and Ebanesa, you know, on the long run, even Ubi Do, and then the person too is in the opposition party, you would actually know that the person would develop some kind of hatred for you. You get what I mean? So, and it's very risky as well, like putting all your family at risk and everything, and I'm not ready to do that. It's just music and I put it across. If they want to use it, it's my intellectual property. They just need to let me know the terms and everything, and I think if there's a good agreement, we can just, you know.
Epixode here, my special guest on Showbiz Agenda. Now, Epi, let's talk about business. Not long ago, I heard that you've opened a sneakers shop.
It's not really a shop, it's like a hub, like a creative hub.
Explain.
Okay, so it's where you would have different sorts of creative ideas in there. It's not only mine. I've actually made it open for people. If you have any creative thing that I think is unique, you can just bring it. I'll put it there. If somebody wants to buy it, then you get your money. You get what I mean?
So it is not just for sneakers.
It's the main purpose was to outdoor the sneaker brand. You know, but I feel like the school I went is Ghanata College of Art, and it's no more. And you have people, countless creative people out there who have amazing ideas. So it's just a small space that I feel like maybe I will be a painting a shade. You know, if somebody will walk into the place because of Epixode, they'll have the opportunity to see somebody's artwork. Oh, maybe I'm a pay. Okay, it's going for this price. Whatever the shop has to make from it, there's a percentage. Then the art also goes to whoever wants it. You get what I mean? And then the main reason why we also launched this is we launched something alongside it, which is Accra Vibe.
Okay.
And Accra Vibe is an event, more of like a mini exhibition hub where we'll be outdooring, just like I said, people who have creative stuff.
Pieces.
Exactly. You know, could it be poem? Could you be a poet, musician, anything creative? You just come last Saturday of the month. You have the space to perform. You know, because I feel like Dansoman used to have that kind of vibe way back, and then it's no more. So we who represent these spaces need to create something for the youth to come and enjoy. So where me sneakers is made, like, it's out now, it's crazy, like the calls I'm getting and everything, the brand is going bad, crazy. You get me? Yeah, man. So big up everybody who has supported the brand. People didn't believe I could paint on sneakers, but I feel like it's art. So
you paint on sneakers and they become permanent?
Yes, it's permanent.
I see.
It's permanent because what we use, it's not just buying acrylic paint and painting. You know, it's a whole process. You need to treat the sneaker before you put the art on there. Then you finish it. You get what I mean? So it's not just a single process. And I'm trying to put people together to actually teach them, because I would not have 100% time to always be there between people's sneakers. You know, so it's another form of creating employment for youth. You get what I mean? Yeah.
Now around that time when you opened the Wear Me sneakers shop, some people thought that Charlie Epixode is ending his musical career because money isn't coming, therefore he wants to eat from doing other businesses. Was that the case?
No, I've been doing arts from day one. Any artwork you've seen, could it be album cover, anything arts, I do it myself. Sometimes my videos, which get nominated, but I don't put my name on there. You get me? So art has always been there. That's what I want people to understand. And me opening this dream has been there for like since senior secondary school. And the space for the thing, I've had it for 2 years, which I never entered. You get what I mean? It was just trying to prepare it, and then I didn't have time to do it because of music. But I feel like the more I procrastinate, the more I'm growing old. You know, if this establishment is made, if I'm not even there, people can also have little to eat from there. So it's not really because of making how many people walk in there to buy sneakers. You get what I mean? But it's just what I love. For me to even paint sneaker in a day, it makes me happy. It makes me okay. You get what I mean? Money they come from there though, and same with money they come from music. Because if you watch right now, the direction has changed. Yeah. And then I'm focusing more on the Eastern market right now.
That's the Eastern of Africa.
Exactly. You get me? So the fans there then go talk. You get what I mean? But it's just left with you to take it in a good faith and then direct those parts.
So where is this Wear Me sneakers shop?
It's in Dansoman. First stop, close to the Dansoman Community Hospital.
Okay. Dansoman Community Hospital.
When you get there, you see the graffitis on the wall and everything.
Okay. Is it closer to the post office?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Malcolm, closer to Malcolm.
Oh, that is great. I see. Now earlier you told me about solving you and the Fantana issue. How did you solve it?
It was this same studio that brought Fantana.
This same studio.
Fantana.
Yeah, several studio wins and somehow.
Okay, so what happened is I still don't know. I still don't understand why she felt offended when I said I didn't know her. But I was on TV3 music I think, and they put me on the spot, and they knew I would not do it if they had told me who it was. So they were like, okay, so introduce the next art, and the person is Fantana. And I was on TV and I couldn't say no, so I did it. And after that, after she performed, she came backstage, we hugged, and she's actually I've been trying to tell Zeda that I like her. I want her to be my girlfriend, like me penal.
Like you won't eat them?
Oh, boss, she don't be salad.
No, like open media way, because when a guy says me penal, I want to be sure so that when we are writing the story, we know how to write
most
it.
Of the time,
like you want to eat Fantana, is that what you mean?
Eat, as in how?
Yeah, fork and knife.
Oh no! Oh no, she's too big for the plate.
Oh, maybe you cut into pieces.
Maybe we will share this some romantic moments and since take dinner, because as he said, bro, from someone per fucking knife, not that, we the street boys too. So the story just go be like Beauty and the Beast. You get what I talk?
Okay, but you can tell her yourself.
Oh, after see the thing is saying is a not get off me like this. I not get off. So they try take Z as betweener. You see, it be like I for employ guitar
as your betweener.
Yeah.
And then
but I think she's growing in the industry, and that's what we all would like want. You know, from the start, trying to compare her to me was a bit harsh, and I think it was a bit disrespectful. You know, because some of us have really been here. You know, but I even tell the guys, say if they even want to make a write music for himself, I could do.
You're ready to do that.
So yeah, we just yeah. It'd be lame for me to fight a lady.
Yeah, I get it. Now you talked about taking over the East Africa market.
Yeah.
How is it so far, and how did it even all start?
It's been crazy. So I had the first. So this is the plan. Me and the team just sometimes wake up and go like, you know what? Let's go to East Africa. Not on anybody's budget, but
the first country you really went to was
Uganda.
Okay,
Uganda.
Great.
Big up Japutahan, big up Marlene for supporting this dream till now. You get me? And we start first. It was more of like a promotional tour, you know. And then I happened to play most of these shows there. Then the next after Uganda, the idea was to enter Kenya, you know. And then the first Kenyan tour, I think we had I was with Ketchup. We did few club vibes. Then I got the call to go and be the curtain raiser for Grammy nominated artist who is Etana. You know, and it was amazing. And from there, everything changed. I went back late last year, did a couple of collaborations. Big up Inviri. Inviri is one of is the new kid on the block there. We have a record together. Big up Salty Soul, who is like a family to me now. Big up all of them in Boso, like big up Sandra, my PA there. You know, it's amazing. And I only think it's cool for artists from this side to actually look at these areas and penetrate, because they have amazing markets. You would have artists there like in Boso who we can't even match to our number one here, but can release a song and within 2 weeks have like 20 million views.
You don't mean it?
Yes, you get me. And this is not like A-list
20 million.
Yes. In Boso, you have the Imbosos, you have like the Salty Souls who drop songs and within a week they have like 2 million views. You get what I mean? So music is universal. We listen to songs from Diamond, Platinum and all of that. We don't understand, but we jump to it. You get me? So I think if we can also have good productions, good works, we can also feed them, because they love Ghanaian music. They love Ghanaian. They love West African music. So it's just time for us to take over.
But I hear East Africa, they love the reggae and the dancehall vibe. Is it true?
Mad. Like when we go there and then we're in the club or we're somewhere, they play back-to-back reggae songs that I've not even heard before, but people are singing every line. Then I go Shanzamam, because I want to know the song. You know, so Eastern Africa is like Jamaica in Africa. The market for reggae, it's crazy. Big up Waire, who is one of the biggest reggae artists in Ghana, in Kenya, who is like my family to me.
Okay.
You know, so yeah, as a reggae dancehall artist, I think it's just wise for us to go there and, explore.
So can we start thinking about concerts there, Ghanaian reggae and dancehall artists?
Definitely.
You guys looking for promoters there to put together some big concerts for you?
Definitely. But you see, it all boils down to the fact that we have to know ourselves and the worth. You get what I mean? Because going there, these people know the business. They know what a reggae dancehall is. So are we fit to actually go and deliver? That's one thing. That's one point of the thing. You see?
No, but you should know this. Whether we are fit or not, you should know, because you've been there. You've tasted their level, and you know our level as well.
Me. If you put me for India, I'm fit. But I'm asking, are we?
Okay.
Because if you're saying Ghana, not only Epixode, then it means that you're having different artists to also go and represent the country. So are we fit?
But when you look around you, do you see some individuals that you think are fit?
Kakra. Out of the 100, we can have like just 10%. Yes. So let's face fact. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the 100, we can have just about 10%.
Yes, Brasami.
To do this Ghana versus East Africa race.
How many platforms? Okay, now it's changing. But since this journey started, how many platforms is able to say, okay, you're an upcoming artist, this is live instrument, you are forced to play live,
rock it and let's see.
You get what I'm saying? And these people play live. You have young upcoming artists, they have their own band. Me, I not get my own band. You know, and most of the bands that we play with and we call them our band are just Frefrekobo or Bob Band we or Bob Band we or Bob Band we. The system is not really there. It's not really structured, which I feel like, no disrespect to our pioneers who started, if they had laid those foundations, some of us would have continued. You get what I mean? Because now, Epixode, imagine I say I'm going on a promotional tour, no sponsor, nothing, because Very Good Bad Boy is my thing, Ja Put a Hand is a family thing. But do we have the finance to be able to have a band, fly them from Ghana to there? It's just because, you know, you talk to these promoters and they go like, you won't bring band. Your people say, they're big boys, when they come, they say passenger. You won't bring band. You know? So I feel like some of these things, if the finance is really there, it would have changed. So even if it's not there, we have to start in our own small way. The musicians who play these instruments should understand that, okay, we start out from scratch. So this be how we go do them. And the artists do not need to be greedy. So say if you get platform, you go talk, say we go take some band for them and play, and then take passengers go. I see. So it's a whole big thing.
I see. Have you started making money from that side?
Not yet. But I think as much as music is mentioned, then I think is better.
You are getting the,
you know why? Because yes, working with these guys, and I shot like 3 videos before I came.
Oh, okay.
You know, so work enter. So just be on the lookout.
I see. Yeah. Now Sarkodie here is very busy. How were you able to get him on a song? Because so many people are weeping not getting him, including legends, talking about all the African artists, Yemi Alade and co, talking about Sarkodie, ignoring them. How were you able to get him Epixode?
I think I must use this platform to say a very big thank you to Sarkodie and the whole team, Angel, Black Nana, everybody. So just like they say, Sarkodie is super busy, right? And I sent so many songs before this song, so many songs in the period of, let's say, 3 years or 4 years, right? But I only think that, you know, sometimes it's not that it's busy. You know, we are artists, and then we work within some kind of
energy and feel.
Exactly. So then, if you send me the song and that particular moment, you know, they move me to do it go delay, and maybe I attend to another thing. You get what I mean? And funny enough, just like I'm saying, I've sent them so many songs for them to do. But the very day I sent this song, the next day, Posse G called me that, yo, your file is ready. Give me your email. You get what I mean? So then I got to understand that, okay, so that particular time, he was in that space to do this particular record. You get me? He's super busy. That's why we've not been able
Can I hazard a guess that maybe Sarkodie enjoys doing songs in his comfort? So maybe when Yemi Alade sends him a song and he's not comfortable with the song, he will delay?
No.
Or when any of the veterans send him a song?
I can't talk for Sarkodie.
I know.
The only thing I can say is, you know, we are artists, and individually we have our projects that we're dealing with and everything. It might be that Ebia we took one or hotel. If he had the necessary available equipment there, would have just done it and send the files. The very day he lands, maybe xylophone needs him, this one needs him, this one needs him. So until he knows, okay, this particular space or this time this week, it be features alone at the do. But maybe I are sending him, you know, he has forgotten about it. That's how, like, somebody goes, oh Charlie boy, you don't go do my thing for me. Like, oh, I forget to send him again. You know, so I think he will be the best person to explain these things. But as an artist, you know, sometimes we go through these things. The underground artists will be even call it Epixode. Oh, I send them song, you know, do them. But maybe I was even trying to do it that particular day, but feeling in new. Boom. And putting my voice on the record, it has to be good.
Aye.
You get me? So sometimes we need to understand these things. You get what I mean? Yeah.
So have you shot the video with him yet?
No, just like you're saying, he's busy. What I say. So we're still waiting for that free time for him to just spare, like, and I know it's gonna happen because I spoke to Angel last week and he's not, Sarkodie is still not in town. You know, so that not mean say I've also sleep and wait, Sarkodie is on my song. So no, you definitely need to push.
You still have to move.
And big up everybody who is supporting this till now. Like since we dropped the song, it's been amazing. You get me? Because I know people didn't expect this kind of vibe from me. You know, I they come here say some people say, hey, if you come can't give fire. Then they talk say who be dance all this, who be dance all this. I say boss, who I they can't promote my song. You know,
I get you. Yeah. But are you surprised Stoneboy is doing high life like his song Sobolo?
No.
You are not.
No, why would I be surprised? Like this is music.
I'm sure he's one of the crusaders of the dancehall and reggae industry. So
yeah, but this is music. So why do we forget that most of Kudwentry's songs are reggae songs, but we brand it as high life? You get what I mean? Yeah, it's music. The message came like that.
Okay.
It be high life, and Stoneboy sing that no they mean say Stoneboy has been degraded from being a reggae dancehall frontliner to high life.
Okay.
The thing is, if he stops doing reggae dancehall totally, and no baba be saline, because you know that have good them and things, they are pioneers. You know there are people who have laid their life down for high life.
Okay.
So no baba be saline, but the fact that he feels like, okay, let me just deliver this message in this particular kind of sound. It's so cool.
It's so acceptable. I see.
So cool.
All right, now we're going to listen to the song finally. And who produced it?
Dream J.
Oh,
definitely.
Our own Dream J.
Dream J.
Good morning to you, Dream J. And let's come back to it. This is called Miniwa Episode featuring Kinsak, aka Obede Pombede. When I come back, I'll give the space to my panel members to also ask one or two.
Also,
yeah, confirming.
Other black
22 a year. A year. Matesi a body doing radio so keke ne Instagram following na shoot you by over 500 this year.
Other black 22.
Mama dada have contribute. Epi, let's do the fire thing before we close.
Mad collab.
Give him space. Give him space.
I better calm down.
Give him space. Give me
mad collab. You know what we go do today? Is it that day be freestyle?
Yeah, freestyle.
This one is mad style.
So
I'm going to put different styles across. You get what I talk? Mind on, you ready for the mad collab?
We ready?
Mind DJ, you ready? Run that one, yeah, man.
DJ, are you listening
ready?
To Epi?
Ready for the mad collab?
Mad collab. Do you have that one?
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yo. So you count the styles. You count the styles.
We they count.
I'll watch my what up and take counter.
Okay.
All right. Listen to this one. Yo. Bad man, hot stream in the Facebook, bad man, so when the year blow, better run man, shot in the suffix, come along, John is a hard one, was all 102.1, freestyle, episode, yeah, we do it, one time, you know, say in the world, we come them see other black 22, so watch the one that do too. Alright, Dada Afro, I saw the thing go, with the vibe no up, Oboni Trinko. Another no swas nigga, but anywhere we come, episode coming off from murder. The muffin was a bad in the game. After in the game, we stepping at the place, sing with fire in the game. Xylophone, Sammy, yeah, we mad up in the game, already fit the rhythm, yeah, women, we turn it up again.
Episode is removing his shirt. Going topless for this one.
So just like I said,
go to Facebook right now to watch this.
If I change the style, then you count. Ready?
Yeah, we ready.
For the first one, listen. Bad man. Hot streaming on Facebook, bad man. So when you hear blow, better run man. Short in this a million coming long, John is a hard one. Style 2. We bought anywhere, so we go for any man any day. Them know say episode they are and now play. Bun bad, so we bun brave. To bumbo clad, kill them any day. Them never bad, so with them you we bag a grave. This are no play. This are no ampe. What about flam if you can't pay? Hear them a ball. Episode save me. When you wonder why you dance betray me. And you me, Jenna Kenny, you carry me. Cause bad mind never call a man baby. So bring it on, me ready when them ready. Like G says, them try to crucify me. But them no say episode on xylophone 102.1. With the enter, yeah. New level, a new devil. Freestyles, them no see man ever. It know what we come, you tell them DJ, but they run the play xylophone, yo, tougher than all. We bother in the game. I make them know say episode the art up in the game. Change up the style and I change up the rhyme. I make them know say you will take you once again. Yeah, from Estate to Zongo, from Papi to Congo. To me and the brothers who want to see me they coming Apocalypto. Apocalypto, yes Apocalypto. Coming with all of them NPCs and fix the back like Lego. Bring them on, yeah we ready. Bring them on, make them steady. I know you know say yo we raise up the gun and kill every boy cause we ready. Yo, read them switch, read them skip, read them flip. I make them not say episode they get and I go itch. What is style ya? Aye. Me have a different style. Different ways got a different vibe. Aye. Different watch, different time. Some of you have a different smile. Alright, Massive bring a different time. Freestyle days have a different vibe. Them no say episode step in at the studio. My shades have a different car. Shades is different, hairstyle different, watch is different, so shirt is different. Xylophone, your station is different. Be on the horizon, we tap it different. Ring different, listening different. Big up for all my fans, got them different. My mouth try to skip when the rhythm still a play, but we do it different. Walana, if them think them a bad, make them come. Freestyle episode, we run it from tongue to tongue. Anywhere we come, make them say like pyramid, the man a cone. Alright then, tap it and make me tell them bad. Freestyle, them me never ride this, it cause it mad. Okay, today, we not gonna do spelling though, but I want make you give me word. Give me word. Better first I do spelling. Yeah. So this time you go give me word.
Charlie, let's do black because of our dog.
No, make it come the rhythm top. So black. Make them know say episode that tap. Anod, Instagram, the girl she a watch, profile, other black 22, that's not. Xylophone. I make the episode we flow on microphone. I make them know say anywhere we stop, we tell them we are the baddest in the plane. Call me on me phone. Nation. Freestyle episode, we run the nation like Sack Nation or SM Nation. Beam fans run the episode that read them. Sticker, make them to say episode we bother like liver. Let me what we stop, we at the baddest in the place. Let them to say episode mother. Elephant, a snort like the MPP, everyone. I make them to say episode the badder one. Freestyle, yo, we dropping it at one.
Accra Airport.
Your lyrics finished. Help me. NDC. Big up JJ Rawlings. I make them to say episode. You see, also no Anna Umbrella. We turn 2020.
Another one.
I make them know say episode we bring another one. A freestyle make them know say man a bad one. I know give me a word, this another one. Elikem Kumoji. Anyway, him say him a the tailor, but still find hey, this one I know go fit. I know one problem.
I swear.
But listen, let me talk to them in a minute.
Talk to them.
I'm big up every dancehall artist in the man. Some flesh we know say them I go first because they know say we take over right now. You get me?
I know right.
Yo, make them know. Read them skip. Yo, DJ Stick, I saw the thing getting a man. Hey. Oh Lord of mercy.
Alright, so we're doing the last thing with Epi before he leaves.
So go check out the brand new song. Follow me on Instagram. It's Episode Music. You get me?
I saw you go.
Whoa. Anyway. Freestyle, yeah, we do it any day. Drop with the hands, Zone and Bay. I make them not say, yo, we there, yeah, no play. Check up your time. It's 10-10, 1-0. Yeah, we not go pretend. Episode step here and yeah. Them don't say episode bad. Yeah, we are go take them to the end. You know where we come. Freestyle utter, freestyle this, freestyle mother. If them think them at the best, bring them come. Episode I go kill every board and rather. Them say what? Them a raga while them singing and we do it anywhere. We are go step it another place and we are go kill it. Drop out the rhythm. Anywhere we come, check my shades. Robocop, yeah we kill him. From them here, gunshot a boss. I make them no say episode. I me them I go trust. Me I go rule it down. Salting 2020. Virginia me, you a go watch it of course. Big up Shatawale, big up Stoneboy. Big up Jupiter and big up Iwana, Raskuku, any dancehall artist. Episode 1 the place right now. So me I go say big up all the upcoming artists there. So make we take over unity there. So make them say episode now go slow it right now. Change the rhythm, make we do it from top it right now. Yeah. Alright. So this one you sure say then go fit me?
Then go fit you.
You sure? Who?
Yeah, then go fit you.
Who name you go call?
Jupiter.
Oh, listen. back to the 80s when Jiggy Dancehall never got no rating. No snitch, no beef, no baiting. So me big up the African James Brown for Moses. Chop. Fast forward to the 90s. Roots Eye, Black Prophet, and the Woolly. Fabulous Scooby Sailor from Ticket for Quadis. General Marcos was Ghana's Buju Banting. Hey, for the book backer. Ronnie Coach, you see, was a godfather. Cha. R.I.P. to the Danda, the Terry Bone Chaka. Pulele was the showstopper. Hey, we was a blank. Fiogi Dogi. Rasne Gabriel Wanana and Sonny Bali. We used to murder every show and kill the beat. Now drop a reading and the youth, them act funny. Sammy B, Madfish, Crewface, Quada ya come map, bust the whole place, Combo Zylo, and them set the place, Reggie Z pick up the fate, cause he wasn't too late. They you them never know, yellow man. Chessy will Shaka Demos and Supercat. They must be consistent like clashing artists. If them ready, bring them on. Episode, you're me bigger than any planet you go call. Ooh, name, freestyle, rhythm, bust it up again. Sticker, I go change it. 1 hour 2, drop the rhythm episode, I go kill him up again. We drop avatar, them never reply yet. Freestyle is, make them know say 2030, we are go still there. And when them ready, make them bring it on. Are we ready? Next artist come. Episode there, yes, the microphone. Them say them are the king and them hold the con, but when we will put it down, them can take it from top. So now,
if you say it again,
now we go.
Charlie, you kill everybody.
But then we put a challenge down. Make somebody to come. So when they over right now we set the bar. Make they come over. We do like 6 stars.
Yeah, man.
Then freestyle.
Yeah.
Nobody written.
I know. Everything was created right
so
here
make
on the spot.
them come kill and finish. If they finish, then we go come back.
Yeah.